in the last session, you all fought Corvic's nightmare monster, who proved to be a tad bit more formidable than expected. Maybe that was my bad, maybe that was your bad. I don't know. Let's not dwell within it. But then, you woke up and walked right into your own nightmare, which was a 45-minute long meeting with Lord President Borosa. He assigned you a simple task: protect and accompany the new member of your party, Tonic Borosa, who was coincidentally also his daughter, as that person walks their path to greatness, as was prophesied by the Ataria Veritatum, the Halls of Truth. You all traveled to the Grand Cauldron, the amphitheater in Precitus Ward. Here, everyone, including you and the people of the city and all the prominent members of the society, were informed that, to their great dismay, a lot of invited guests, soldiers, and people from across the realms, powerful creatures, constructs, witches, mages, who have dedicated themselves to your war, your cause, to protect you all, have decided to leave this plane because of an embargo of sorts on magic itself. This was right before something skid across the Pentafontes, which is the dome of this entire place, the protection layer, and hit the periphery areas. Sassy, are you done?
I need
Because
another
I'm done.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, also, yeah, your talking is tell me, so that's also something that I wanted to say.
Talking, tell me, what?
Yeah, on his screen, your voice is coming out of my card.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah.
1 second, I'll confess that. Okay, I'm also swinging as Vignesh apparently, but fortunately that's not the character you're playing today. I can fix both of these. Done. If I close this, and if I go back and refresh... okay, can someone else say something? Specifically tell me, actually. Hey, nice. It works.
Yeah, it's still...
No, turn them off and on again. Yeah. Hello, Nubita. Happy
turning them on
Pride.
and off again is
what?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Is what?
I don't know. Also, yeah, happy Pride, everyone. Today is
Happy
June 1st,
Pride.
the day of the Pride, as the Christmas said.
And Nano is me, actually.
Oh, wait, what?
Box is new DM. Yes, let's go.
Yeah, anyways, we're at this amphitheater.
Oh, now I can't. Now Box is not talking when Box is talking. So.
Awesome.
No, it's moving on your thing.
Oh,
No, it's moving when I say stuff. Turn those cards off and back on again.
I did.
Again.
It's still doing it.
Test.
You know, this music goes really great. Sassy's tech
right?
issues.
Sassy?
We need a music. Yeah.
Turn off all the cards, not like
Yeah.
one by one. Turn them off and then on again.
Yeah.
I do love
Testing?
7 Tavern Music Seamless Loop.
Try now.
It fits it.
Hello.
Okay, now it's not. Box, say something.
Hi.
Okay, perfect.
You... See? He's not turning it off and on again.
On and off, which is what I did. I refreshed them and then they were fine.
Can you do me one?
Wrong instructions.
Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Put the map thing behind cards, because right now the cards vanish when there's...
That's the thing. It is behind the cards, but it's still not popping up the way it should.
As in, like, put the cards like on top of everything else, like in the
cards
scene
are on
structure. That's bullshit. That's not possible. Or you have cropped them out.
What? Okay, try and... Oh, fuck off. Yeah, okay.
Fucking dumbass.
I am such an absolute idiot.
Hey, at least,
Anyway.
knowing is the half of the battle, right?
He doesn't know anything though. He never knows anything.
Hey, I built a whole PC by myself, okay? So, no, wait, okay, that's a lie. I didn't do anything by
You
myself.
didn't build it yourself. You selected the parts.
Even that half of it, Nano helped.
Fucking hell.
Okay, yeah, alright. We're 20 minutes late. Okay. Which is cool, because I'm not prepped for like half of the sessions.
Yeah, we were just told that everything's a nightmare, and we're sitting
Yes.
next to Stonefist, and I hate him.
Stonefist, yes, a big racist piece of shit. Alright. You all saw that thing skid across, something skid across the globe, the dome, not globe, and then fall into one of the areas which is not covered by the dome. But that is not where we start today. We start a day before the events of the last session. Just for some additional perspective. This music is too hype for this stuff. Give me 1 second.
Too jolly.
Very jaunty.
This is very like futuristic. Nope, fuck that.
I like it though. It's
Okay,
cool.
let's keep this. It's so hot and I can't turn on the AC because I'm not sure if I have power or not. Okay. We start a day before, alright? As the first light of the sun filters through the dome that you have seen in the last session, casting very familiar rainbows because it has been like an year of this thing existing. The magical barriers of Pentafontis Dome protecting the city of Aeor. You find yourselves waking up in your respective homes or with your respective partners if you have, like cohabitation stuff. The air is chilly, even inside the magically heated rooms, a reminder of the frigid conditions up above the clouds where you all drift. You also unexpectedly find yourselves, however, drenched in sweat. A reminder of the weird nightmares you've had. A broken dome, a broken city, blood everywhere, burning people, fighting demons, a circle of shadows growing closer as you fight a fire demon. While the bright fireworks of the war, which are very visible during the night, are gone now, the smoke and the imminent feeling of doom persists. But so does life. So you get up, hug your loved ones, and go out to do your job in this beloved city of yours. This is sort of like a general vibe for all of you. Your work begins early. The sky is still deep purple. The streets of prismatic cobblestone, tall, bright arcane spires are waking up with their wobbly floating floors. The city folk and immigrant are quarreling amongst themselves in queues for daily rations and the census stuff. Young mages line up to volunteer at the Vigilus Urbanae, but the line for planekeepers is a lot longer than anyone else's, as the people somehow want to find refuge in other planes. Everyone wants to leave this place. The holographic movie banners and shop fronts have all now been converted and redesigned to work as notice boards and defense drill alarms and such. Everything seems to have changed so much over the past year, and yet this feels to its core your city. A place where you have lived your entire life, the people you have connected with. A lot of it changed a year ago when the news of the war broke. A lot of people had their doubts. Even in a city full of mages, a lot of people can become somewhat, conspiracy theorists. A lot of people believe that this was just a ploy by ploy by Avalier to undermine the city's interests. Perhaps there were some voices in the parliament as well, where people were like, "No, was it really a war on Exandria, or was it a war only on that city? Maybe they did something." All of these voices, all of the doubts, but also the people who were scared of this grew silent. When one day Aeor flew over where the continent of Dominus should have been. The entire continent was gone. Just the shattered teeth, as they would be called in the future, remains of what was once the most diverse and prominent places on the planet, spread across Little Island. 43 of these smouldering little lumps of coal down below. A population decimated, two primordials killed. The heat was on. And as you walk through these streets, as you walk through all of these people who are around you, can you, for one by one, tell me what goes on in your head as you go towards your jog? Let's start with Kim.
Oh, okay, I'm not muted. Alright. So, I don't know, it's a little bit of stress, but I'm just trying to focus on the day and just trying to, go back into Zen mode. See where the day leads us. Trying to stay more calm.
Positive.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, I ate something. I just had to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. It took a lot longer than I expected it to. Yeah. It's still going. Alright, Dan. You try to center yourself and calm yourself and balance yourself in the island of calmness that is you, your mind, amidst all this chaos that is going around you. You try to be that light, not just for yourself, but for other people as well. And you move on, you push through. An year has passed and people have survived, maybe. If not all of them, some of them can survive for another year. Everything is a win. Let's go to Sassy next.
Sabine,
What's going through your mind as you go through your work?
Sabine.
While you do that, just so you know, Sabine and Squaw, both of you were requested by Corbic to accompany him to his college to collect his things. Which one of you would have accompanied?
I think we both would have gone if we could.
It would be extremely stressful times. I imagine this
I
is
can't
like
hear Vignesh at all.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I saw the card moving, so I was confused.
Yeah,
noise.
no, I think it's just picking up my fan in the background.
Wow,
I
already
think
has fans.
if it's like, I think, yeah. Yes, thank you everyone. Happy Pride. I think considering that the war is going on, Squaw wouldn't be in the mindset to be like a present parent. And I think although Squaw is like really loving, he's also very logical in a very mechanical way of knowing that, oh, okay, I'll have other partners or friends who can take care of my son. So I think I wouldn't be there.
Noted. So let's move to you then. What goes on in your head as you're walking through these streets and going towards your designated workplace?
Yeah. Uh, I'll be like moving in a hurry on my steed, and I think uh, in this peak rush of like everyone, like chaos everywhere, and everyone is going through their own stuff. I think if somebody cuts me off, I'll be like, "Hey, I'm squawking here." I'm kidding. Uh, but I think Squaw is someone who tries to like put on a brave face, put on like try to make the mood lighter or anything like that. But there's like a deep anger and a deep sadness behind him. He knows how many families, like how many people in his own family, extended family, he's lost in this war. He knows, as like one of the head planekeepers, knows an estimate of the toll that this is taking, and is increasingly making hard choices, both in terms of personal morals, spiritual outlook, uh, alliances made with extra planar beings, as well as priorities of work over family and fighting the war over caring for his only son.
Sounds good. You rush over to your work where you know that like preparations are underway for another defensive assault, so to speak. Pieces of a puzzle, which some of which have been clear, some of which have been predicted. Some people will be deployed to prevent a war which would decimate Aeor, perhaps in the future, perhaps not. Time is very much in flux these days. So you take off, you put on your mask of pragmatism which covers the fear and anger underneath, and you march on, pushing everyone aside, even your loved ones, because there's a job to be done. Tell me why? What is going on in your head?
This is the day before, right?
This is the day before, yes.
Thelmy is probably gonna wake up and still be very confused as to why Jacobon, her patron, has yet to contact her. Trying to get like any context of what's going on his end. She has been without a very clear direction on what to do, except trying to help around town. And when she's alone and by herself, she isn't as confident as she puts on in the public these days. She's not someone who's trying to impress, so she's just kind of lost and on her own. But she gets dressed as she normally does, looks at herself in the mirror, takes a minute, and then forces that persona upon herself and heads out trying to do what she can.
Nice. Without guidance, without a clear place in this society, one thing that remains constant for you is that you know a lot of people here who would need your help. People who you care about, and that is the only thing which keeps you driven, keeps you moving forward, even in these times of uncertainty where you're not even sure whether or not you belong in this world. But, as a duty of care, have to fight. Today, your partner's not with you, your work partner. Sabine, instead, has taken a partial day off to help Korvik with some of his stuff. That's all you were told. as we move on to Sabine's POV. Accompanying Corvic, you walk through the rubble of what once was the Aurora Academia, one of the most prestigious institutes in Aeor. Cinders which have now been extinguished.
Do it again.
Halls which are now...
Academy man is now following.
Halls which are now empty. Seats which have been shattered. This place used to be a great place of learning. About in the first week of the war, a solar was struck down by a group of Arrhenius and fell out of the sky. As the 34-foot tall body of the celestial being fell towards the city at supersonic speeds. This was before the dome, before everything else, before the defenses. It punched a hole through the first layer of the city, causing the first layer to wobble and almost like an earthquake kind of situation. But the damage was amplified in the layers underneath. The academy, which was situated on the second layer, was obliterated. Everything nearly in 100-foot radius on the second floor was just simply gone. This was right before the solar somehow lost their final breath and then were recalled by the gods. Sometimes you hope that happened like a second earlier so that this place would have been spared. A lot of very high-level mages had to utilize what was termed an emergency time extraction to get the kids out safely. Walking through this rubble, walking through all of this place with Corvic as his eyes dart around looking for familiar faces, people that he might know and people who might have survived this, and also his belongings. What goes through your head?
I think Sabine is internally she's oh shit. Oh no, this is bad. This is so bad. What the fuck? How do I get out of this? How do we make sure the kids are safe? That's her priority. Outside, she is a symbol of or like a not a symbol of what's the
Beacon?
word? A beacon or like a something of like calm, collected, cool, just matter of fact. Okay, this is what we need to do. We're gonna do this while she's hyperventilating on the inside is the vibe. She needs to maintain appearances for the kids, make sure that her kids gets out safe, and then there'll be time for panicking later when she's alone. I think that's what she's trying to do right now. So guiding the kids out safely, making sure Corvic has everything that he
The
needs.
building was demolished like an year ago, so the kids are only here to recollect their stuff, anything that they left behind when the extraction happened, because they, how, okay, have you seen that scene from, I don't remember which movie it is, where one of the Magnus kids, I should have prepped this analogy before I spoke it. Quicksilver brings out people as
X-Men Days of Future Past.
Yeah, X-Men Days of Future Past. Exactly. It was kind of like that. So there was no time to collect things. There was no time to say goodbyes. There was no time to turn to your friend and tell them that, hey, we are going to be okay. And everyone was outside and everyone was transported back home. And it has been a year almost of that thing just going on, and people expecting the academy to reopen. Maybe it's not, but now the council has decided war takes precedent. And all these kids have been given an early graduation, and they have been told, go serve the society the best you can, because we might not have too much time left. So these kids are meeting each other, they're assuring each other that, hey, we all survived. At least, like the ones who survived. There is one of the professors who are just roaming around, Professor Gideon Stormcaller, looking and guiding kids, looks at you, gives you a very silent, solemn nod. Corvick looks up to you and is like, I don't think anything. I don't think I want anything back.
Are you sure?
Anything.
No keepsakes, no anything?
I thought so. I got. When I was coming here, I was excited to, find my stuff, but I never imagined this, We didn't see it. We didn't see it destroyed like this. We thought somehow people would have repaired, people would have done something. This is not the future this is not the future I expected for myself when I joined this academy. And
That is,
you can see like some tears. Fuck, Anurag. Yeah, it's okay. Does he?
Yeah.
Yeah, you saw that?
Yeah. Sabine is going to put an arm around Corvic's shoulder and just, I know this place was home to you for a while, and I know there's a lot of memories and a lot of other things, experiences, life, shit. There's not a lot that I can say here that'll help or that'll make you feel any better. All I can offer is we're trying. We're trying, and things are not great right now, but hey, who knows? Maybe once the war is over, they'll reopen.
The war is over. You know it. I will the war be over? I wonder.
Hopefully.
Listen, you tell me. From all the history that I've read, from all the different battles that we have been in, Aeor as a city, what happens when both the parties in a war are immortal? How does that war end?
Fuck me, kid. I don't know. Ceasefire, or we I don't know. We kick them both out, let them figure out their differences, and then whoever wins can come back. Or we put them in a cage, or let them fight it out for eternity. I don't know.
I wish sometimes that none of the gods were here.
I know the feeling. But then, if the gods weren't here, there would be very limited magic. You have to think about it from all perspectives that way too. Your dad would not be able to use his abilities if the god he worshipped was not here.
But is the magic worth it? There's magic in nature, isn't it? Like, there's just magic in life itself. I know some people, and there's people who calculate that it's very, very possible that no one that we didn't rescue from Dominus survived.
Yeah, that is.
It happened overnight. They didn't have any time to go anywhere. I don't know.
I wish I had better things to say here.
You know what? It's fine. I have met the people I wanted to meet, and the people I didn't meet, I don't think that they're here anymore. We should go home.
Do you want to leave?
Yes.
No, I mean leave Aeor. I can get you out. I can get us out. We can leave. At least you and Sylvia and the kids. I can get you guys out. You don't have to be part of this. You can build a life outside of this.
Start shaking his head.
We can come find you when it's over.
You should get them out. I feel a sense of purpose towards this city. I don't know what it is yet, but I can feel it. I can sometimes imagine this place, this entire world without all of this destruction, all of this hate towards humans and celestials. I sometimes dream of a world without gods. I think heroes is all we need. I don't want to leave you and Mom. You should get them out though. I have decided to become an adventurer. This is no place. You should try to get them out. And we zoom out from that. Moving on to Kim.
Yo.
Tell me. And... No, actually Kim and tell me. Both of you friends meet near this one of the spires where you're supposed to be working, trying to ascertain whether or not there's any survivors to whatever the last war was, whatever the last battle was, whatever the last incident was. Because these days, initially when the war began, you all had different names and different, grades for every disaster. But then the scales started tipping. The scales, the orders of magnitude of people dying just became too much for it to make any logical sense to focus on the record keeping itself. Your work includes helping people, your work includes caring for people, your work includes giving people reassurances, but what can you give when you have nothing to give? Give me 2 minutes, guys. I'm so sorry. I'll be right back.
So, how are we doing with all this doom and gloom?
Awesome. I'm so happy right now.
Yeah, totally.
That scene with my kid was insane. I'm losing my mind.
Right?
Yeah, I kind of, so like when I was giving Nano like background or like inspo for my character, I was like, I want to be like kind of draw inspiration from like Hiccup and his dad from How to Train Your Dragon, where
Oh.
like where I'm like this like really brutish like headstrong kind of dad who's looking out for my kid, but in a very stubborn and ignorant way, where I'm like, you need to do this, this is the only way out, and this is what is best for you, and like ignoring my kid's actual strengths.
Yeah, I think I'm playing Sabina's a lot. I think if you were using that analogy, I might be just be playing as Hiccup's mom then, because after she came back, basically, more nurturing, more just wanting to be there for her kid, and not fucking him up, kind of vibe. Yeah. What about Kim? Does Kim have any secret kids?
Maybe. Who knows?
Make it up right now.
To DM.
Alright, I'm back. Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Kim has a lot of secret kids that Kim doesn't even know about. Okay.
Yeah.
Slut.
Kim forgot all. Oh my lord, squad.
That's not. That's
Whoa.
Slut shaming.
hold your
Yes.
horses.
I said shame. It wasn't
Wow.
shame. It was just call it.
Procreation is not. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, tell me
Yes.
and Kim. You
Yes.
both were roaming around, helping out people. One of the spies apparently had a bunch of, bunch of scares because some people decided to attack different folks. There was some sort of, some fiction which you all helped out. This place, however, more and more feels like something which is about to blow. Not just because of the external friction, but internal as well. People are getting desperate. And while this dome protects the internal areas of the city, it also somehow makes it into suffocated place. It's not as if these people would be safer on land or anywhere else, but the optics matter. You're approached by a group of people who are demanding that you take them to your superiors because they want the migrants to move away from this sector. You're approached by a man who calls himself... Where's my... who calls himself Thaddeus Ironwood. He's one of the leaders.
What is his name again?
Thaddeus Ironwood. Thaddeus.
Okay.
This person you have seen around, and you know that this person is a part of the Virtutious Consortium, which is an activist group. This is their demand, that you take them to whoever's in charge of this sector, because they want the people who have immigrated from Avalier to be removed from this sector. What do you want to do?
What's he saying? Like, I mean, is he saying
Listen,
something, or is he just?
we have had a lot of issues with theft and burglary.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, these a lot of these folks, I'm not generalizing, like I'm not saying that all of the people are bad. But until the day comes when we can separate these, the good folks from the bad folks, we need to somehow remove this threat from the civilized folk.
Okay,
Because
so
I'm
you're not
telling you.
generalizing, but you're generalizing, is what I'm getting.
Yeah, seems like it.
You can say that. But I'm generalizing for good reason. I'm right.
No, I don't know if there's a good enough reason to generalize like that. It doesn't make really any sense.
Listen. I don't know. Come here. And it drags you to one of the corners. Do you want to go?
Fine.
I'm gonna pull my hand back and say, don't drag me. Tell me
Not
where
dragging
to go.
you. Not dragging
No, you were.
You're a little bit. Why do you always assume that I'm...
What do you mean, assume? It's right in front of me. That's what you're trying to do.
Maybe it's a matter of opinion, isn't it?
That's not how it works.
Fine, just come. Let's come through.
Okay, I follow.
Yeah, I go with.
First of all, do you believe in gods?
Why do you ask?
Okay,
Yeah, what
I
does
got
it
my
have to do with
answer.
anything?
Well, I'm part of a group who don't particularly enjoy the living conditions that we're in. So I hope that's pretty much self-explanatory.
Okay.
Neither do I. Get to the point.
Yeah, okay. There's a bunch of folks around here who are being fed lies and inflaming stuff by these migrants from Avalier. And his tone of voice changes, and you can see that the demeanor changes from a goofy oddball, a senior person into someone who's sincerely concerned about the rising threat in his society. You see, what's happening is these are a lot of volatile minds. People who are, not the authority respecting folk, which is not a bad thing. Looks at both of you for response.
Okay, we still haven't gotten to where we need to be.
But when these not authority respecting folk are inflamed by conspiracy theories and rumors and tall tales of what they can accomplish through violence, it can lead to, violence. Sometimes against the authority. Which, to be fair, I'm against. Not because it's bad, but because it does not succeed. Most of the guards here will come and crush us. And if I'm part of the community which instigated this, me and my folks would not like to be part of the collective punishment in the future, so to speak. So we would like for them to leave these areas.
Wait, so are you telling me that someone from your quote-unquote community decided to inflame things?
Not
and
my
instead of-
community, these outsiders decided to inflame things, and some different, violent groups have been formed, which may or may not be planning to do certain violent acts. And the good folk from here do not want to be a part of it.
Okay, so don't be a part of it.
No, but when it comes down, when the hammer comes down, it will come down on all of us. Yeah, and you know that as well.
Well, my name is Hammer, and usually it doesn't need to come down on everything. Just a single nail is enough.
Well,
That's
what
how
a
hammers
fancy
work.
name you have. I imagine all of us look like nails, do you? What?
Nope.
Well,
Not yet.
see, that's what I'm trying to say. If you are seeing this as, you know, a hammer nail situation,
You're the one who brought up hammers.
the government will as well. And when it comes down to it, it would be scary.
I think what I'm seeing here is somebody that wants to avoid collective punishment by
Yes, thank you.
us giving collective punishment to a different group of people.
Not collective
Exactly.
punishment, mostly just ensuring separate living spaces.
To where?
Separate collective
We
punishment.
don't have other spaces.
There's no
This
space.
This isn't a pleasant situation for any of us.
I know that.
Look, if you have inside knowledge about the people who are
I
instigating
ain't no
this,
snitch.
fucking hell.
If you
He
have,
says that like loud enough, or like you can see that other people heard it as well.
Cool. You read his mind. Cool.
Well, listen. And
You
then
have-
like leans into you and starts saying like in a hushed tone. Listen, I don't know this for sure, but I've heard that there's going to be a theft of some sort of a weapon.
Okay.
It's
How
going
about
to
you tell
be.
us?
It's going to be from the R&D sector, perhaps Morbus Dioran, and it's going to be released on some politicians, perhaps.
so our
And you know
sector-
this. How?
Because I've been a part of those discussions, and that's why I'm asking you to separate us too, so that we don't get, collectively punished for it.
No, I'd love to help you, but you keep saying you're part of this, and then saying
I'm not
you
a
wanna
part of
snitch.
this. I'm not. The snitch thing is just for optics. Just so that other people
Okay.
don't believe that I'm snitch.
How about you silently tell me then who you think is responsible so that at least we can go and investigate? If you just ask us to
I don't
separate
have
people,
any names. I just know that there's people from Avalia who have created this whole ruckus.
look, you'll just have to deal with this situation right now. And by that
How
I
about you
mean,
Go
how
silent.
about I what? Go ahead. Finish that thought.
How about you deal with this? You're the peacekeepers, aren't you?
Am I not trying to deal with it right now? You're not telling me anything except that you hate a bunch of people and then want to separate yourself from them.
I
And you're
don't
worried
do
about
that.
collective punishment, that you want us to collectively go punish someone and kick them out. How does that even make sense?
Sort of looking away. I think I've
Aw,
spoken
he's
to you
sad.
too much.
He's upset. Tell
And he
me,
walks
what
off.
do you think? Oh, fuck.
Okay, goodbye.
We should keep an eye on him.
He is hinting anything at any sort of truth. We should probably.
If you want to
Get some
make
work
like an
down.
insight check, you can.
Okay, why not? You know, I love rolling dice.
Yeah, can I do that too as well?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll just give.
Any sort of checks that you want to give me, that's fine.
That's
Insight, investigation, anything that you want.
I'll do insight.
Yeah, I got a whole +0.
Hey, 15.
Oh,
Something has
I
this
got a
person's
12.
foot. You can't really place what it is.
okay.
I think we should at least send word down to the people in R&D division to be more careful than normal.
Yeah, and we also need to put some additional guards in this area as well. Can't risk having civil war break out and people murder each other on the streets. We should keep them at a distance so that it doesn't seem like we're bringing in force.
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
like that guy.
Starting to rack up a lot of people that I'm just not liking lately.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so what are you all doing? Just going to the R&D hall?
Yeah, just to
Okay.
Yep.
give them word.
It takes you a while to reach there, but fortunately, you also know a person there. You all walk in through the front door, you already have your credentials passed as a visitor in this thing, and you meet who has just now come after dropping Korvik home, Sabine, who's working in this giant lab where you can see a lot of different metallic halls and doors and creatures behind them, places where a lot of people are just going in and out very quickly, some of them for some reason yelling, covered in hazmat suits, protection gear, magical barriers. You walk through that and reach a green door which has a sort of like a wooden placard on it with the name Sabine Shidira. Knock on it and the door is opened by Sabine. Give me 1 second, there's a storm here, I need to close my doors.
Cool.
Hey, I'm back.
Hello.
Yo.
Yes, Sabine. In your lab,
Oh.
you're sitting with reports which you do not like. Bunch of people who have been working under you have lost another experiment. This had to do with a new toolkit that was invented by someone in your research lab, which had something to do with a virus which could send,
Oh, no.
corrupt and send any celestial being, anyone with any iota of celestial energy, extract all of their energy from them, trap them forever in limbo, which is about as close as you can come to killing someone.
Holy shit.
Oh,
In a recent project,
interesting.
which was an excursion sent into Feywild, because of top-down orders, you were asked to rush your research and send out samples along with certain automatons to test this feature out. This is something that you protested, but now you have been told that the whole operation has been lost.
No, no.
No data was taken back, and almost all of the people who went into that excursion have been either trapped or killed. Some of the data, some of the original batch that remained with you has also been, for some very weird reason, corrupted by another material. And that's something that you're pissed at.
Do I know what this material is?
Not right now. They've been trying to ascertain it, but unfortunately the corruption is just, it's messing with all of your stuff. And as that, as you're reading that report, sort of like upset about it, you hear a knock on your door. Describe what's going through your head and what you're doing.
So, some more swearing. Fuck, son of a bitch. These fucking bureaucrats. I told them not to send this expedition out this quickly, but no, they had to pull shit out of their fucking asses to do this shit. And now look, we lost 5 people, and we've lost all the data. This is bullshit. It's absolutely fucking. And then I think that's when I hear the knock and open the door. Oh hey, it's Cop
Nice
1
of you.
and Cop. Oh no, who died?
Died? No.
What?
Oh, I thought the only
let's
time I
see.
see cops
Jeez.
in my office is when they come to tell me another one of my people were found dead. So fuck. Okay, what's up? Hi. Sorry.
Sabine, we're more than cops. We're friends.
What the
True,
hell?
fair. Yeah.
Anyways, I pulled out the notepad.
I don't even.
That
I
was
work
in the
for
right town.
food safety. Fuck, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's been
you're not even a
a
cop.
long, busy day. I'm not doing great. I'm sorry. What's up? Hi. Do you want some?
Well,
some
it's
food?
going to get busier.
Do you want some food? Some coffee? Some thing that's not tainted by corruption?
Sure. What do you got?
I want to circle back to that. We had complaints from someone in district about what was it?
About
people,
the folks from
migrants?
Avalier.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and a weapon and R&D. Nothing specific, but sounds bad. So we're probably going to need increased security here and checks and stuff. Sorry about making this more stressful than it already is.
Well, we have like a fuck ton of weapons in R&D. Do you have anything more specific?
No.
Well, they just said that it's super secret and that it's going to get, I don't know, stolen and then used, and then a lot of people are going to die.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that
narrows it
corruption
down
thing?
to- yeah, that narrows it down to exactly 650,000 possibilities. Okay, that's great. Okay.
Well,
so,
you're the expert, Beanie.
Beanie?
Yeah.
we're gonna talk about that nickname later. I'd rather you just okay. So
Oh, I see you still have the couch. That's nice.
the what? Sorry.
The couch. You know.
Oh
I'm gonna
yeah,
sit
the
on that.
couch. Yeah. Well, I've done more than sit on it.
Oh my god.
Oh my
No.
lord.
Listen.
At least
it
look.
gets,
At
it
least
gets-
do it on the desk so it's easier to clean. Okay.
You can at least not
Jeez.
tell
Other
me.
people-
I got
Yeah.
best edition. It doesn't matter.
One of your underlings with like large what are they called, bottle something, glasses, freckles, bright red curly hair, pale white skin, very lanky, just comes rushing in with a file and nearly bumps into Kim, dropping all of
Oh,
the
there.
belongings, including a sample of something which presumably would be toxic to all of you.
Oi,
Oh,
be careful with that.
sorry about that.
Yeah, look. If you want to bump into me, you just gotta buy me some dinner first. Like this.
Starts to sneeze violently.
Never
Why are
mind.
you?
There's a lot of sneezing.
Oh,
I
no.
don't want this.
Why are you?
Oh.
sneezing?
Hello.
Did you drop the bottle of the sneezing potion?
The clothes. This is the one which gives cold to all the celestial.
So why are you sneezing?
Still, there's still some, kinks still affect you, but
Oh no.
Kings, huh?
Kim,
Nice.
not right now. You
Uh,
don't flirt
tell
with
me he's
my
backing away.
with my
takes out like an inhaler, sprays it, and then. Okay, I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cleared
you're
it out.
telling us that we have the might of all of Aeor behind us, and we're using it to give Celestials the cold?
You told us to look into whatever that we could. I have told you this before. I don't think we should be doing this. I think we should be focusing on the relic instead. But there's no funding. And goes on like a long rant about the whole thing.
Listen, I agree.
I like him.
I completely agree. We don't have funding. We don't have money. The city is bankrupt. Probably, I don't know. probably shouldn't say that out loud. But
Well, it's
Probably.
not bankrupt, but like our gold has no worth because there's no one to trade anything with.
Yeah.
You want a
Yeah.
biscuit? And takes out like a packet from his bag.
what flavor is it?
Coconut.
Oh, I do like nuts in my mouth. Yeah.
Oh my lord,
Oh!
what has gotten into you?
It's been an hour.
Clearly
of this,
coconuts.
Oh my god.
Is it just how you process stress, Sabine? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, why do you think I have a
Bean.
couch? Squa's here 3 times a day.
Listen, Beanie.
What?
Listen, Beanie. This is too much even for me. Like, this is... Whoa. Okay, then.
It's
What's going
the
on,
same
though?
as well.
Never mind. You should just go. Here's my number. Call me sometime.
No, wait.
Oh.
What about the relic?
Oh.
Tell me more about
What?
the relic first. What do you know?
You about the relic, I've given you all my reports. Have you not read them?
I have, but it's been a busy day. My brain is not braining.
It's a strange relic.
Only
It's from
650 something projects in here.
and starts to sort of like ramble on about certain things. As he does that, I'll move away from this and we'll come back to this.
Lord.
Right. So coming to Squab.
Oh, no.
Today morning was particularly stressful for you. Even though you put on that brave face and you dedicate yourself to your duty, every time you see that look of hope fall from Corvic's eyes, it hurts you to an extent, I imagine. But the work must go on. As unfortunately the highest ranking surviving member of the Planekeepers, all of the city's external defenses have fallen on your shoulders. Give me 1 second. I ate something which is taking me a time to chew.
Take your time. Fine. Box is out as well. They're checking on their dog.
Okay. Right. So, you walk into the building which is the Planekeepers Arena. It is not a standard place of work because you can see a bunch of different creatures from different races who are recruited into this place, who are the top of the top fighters, academics, other people who are dedicated to their field are good, but you're all jacks of all the trades. When you're deployed into another universe, essentially, another plane of existence, it doesn't matter how good you are at fighting, it doesn't matter how good you are at riding a horse, it doesn't matter how good you are at cooking. What matters is your instinct and your learning capability and how quick you are at adapting to different scenarios. And you are one of the best at that. Learning from your environment, applying all of your skills in a way which affects the environment and getting the outcome which would be preferable to you. This place is filled with exactly 31 more of you. People who are, in your humble opinion, at least as good if not better than you at the same skills. In the center of this place, in the circle of a tree seemingly having been split up into different sections vertically. Like how there would be rings of a tree going, going horizontally, sort of like inside, I don't know what that dimension is supposed to be called. This is a tree which has been split in 1-inch thick segments and has been planted in dirt in a circle. It's not a big tree, it's a small tree, but it's still a tree. There's total 8 of these. And at the center of that is a giant circle filled with runes made up of platinum and some other quote-unquote godly material, which you're not sure where it's from, but people say that it's literally from the dimension of gods itself. And you know that this ring, when it spins, it takes you exactly where you need to be in any plane across the multiverse. This place is called the Immense Gate.
What gate?
Immense Gate. Nice, and the name.
Okay.
Right now, it is spun in one direction, and you can see the roots from one of the trees, one of the section of the trees which has lit up, reach out towards the frame, and it's holding the frame in sort of like an embrace almost. And these roots, as they move towards the tree, are getting from brown to a bright golden color. And the runes across the entire surface of the circle are bright blue in color as they shine on. And through it you can see a sea, which is being observed by a lot of the people who work under you. They're all watching it. This is the Astral Sea. It is a war that you have all been in. Oh, nice. Roy should be able to be back from next week.
What?
Roy should be able to be back from the next week. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
This
Fuck, we'll have to make
is
new cards.
Hey, it's fine. This is called Pugna Estralis, which was one of the first wars that Aeor got involved in. It's a war being fought in the astral realm through the Immense Gates for about 8 months now, from Aeor's perspective. But over 30 years for the people who are in the astral realm. Astral Sea, sorry. You have been assigned a simple task of going and observing and trying to make contact with some specific plane which hasn't even been named yet. It's a brand new existence. You have been told only that you have to go see if there's anyone else. You have to make bureaucratic bureaucratic contact with them and see if they are able to accept refugees or help us out in this war. You already have a team assembled of 4, and this is just the first of many assignments that you have for today. Across the multiverse, you have been doing this for ages. You have been doing this across at least, till your last count, 120 different realms. So far, hard cheese. The only place that you found, the place which gave you the most help, was one of the first that you reached out to. A place called Faerun.
Oh. Yeah.
When you first went there, you were met with hostility, which was expected. Most of the places, when they are being invaded, reply with hostility as the first thing. But fortunately, the languages were similar. Fortunately, the logic was similar. Fortunately, the trade was similar. And apparently, this was not the first time that someone from your realm had reached out and connected with theirs. So, a bunch of authority figures reached out to you, came to you, and declared that no, we do not have space, we do not have the capability to both take the refugees and defend them. Because after studying the nature of your war, they have declared, they have ascertained that it's not just a matter of war being fought in your plane and on your planet. It's also a war against your species, against the mortals of your planet. And once these gates open, once the people are being brought through, there's a very, very, very significant chance that other entities would come through with them. And that would be disastrous not just for your planet, but also theirs. And while strong enough to defend against other threats, Aeor Thorel had experienced a very, very similar tragedy very recently, and they were not comfortable enough with that. So they decided that instead of that, they will send you few of the best that they have, and they have been doing it. This was only perhaps the second best alliance that Aeor ever had, after the realm of Mechana, the place where people discovered and brought back technology to make conscious machines, the Aeormaton from, the realm of Warforged. You have been given different places to go to, and you walk through each one of them. Every time you feel the familiar nausea which you suppress. For the first time when you walk in to this new budding realm, you see a planet fizzing by underneath you. Stars which look not that dissimilar from yours. Then a rip, a tear in the reality itself, as a giant eye opens up, and immediately you're like, fuck, let me get back, and you rush back out. And so on and so forth. This happens for a while. And your day, at least for the while, comes to an end. You take an anti-radiation pill, and then you hear that there's some sort of disturbance happening in the Morbus Theorum, the biological warfare division of the research labs, and you're being called there. And now we move back to the place where I imagine you would be walking in anytime. So, three of you, as you're yapping with the underling that you have not asked the name of yet, who walks in? Squaw!
Ah!
Oh, hey, Squaw.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
Is it time already?
what's happening?
I didn't.
Okay.
Keeps mentioning that. I'm gonna leave the room.
Sabine, no, not right now.
There's an attack in the biological warfare division or something. I keep getting reports. And I'm sorry, there's no time for anything else, okay? We need to get serious.
Oh,
You
huh,
keep
how about that?
doing this. Go ahead.
Oh, that's in control. It was not an attack. We raised the alarm too soon. Apparently, it was just someone getting possessed. It just happens. Like,
What do you mean, just somebody getting possessed?
oh, right. Just stop. You know it happened.
No, they don't tell us
zombie
stop.
movement.
It was a psychic attack. We attacked and the creature attacked back. Don't worry, it was not permanent.
What's your name?
Oh, my name is Xavthan.
You're very frustrating. Get out of here.
Hey, Sabine, did you just call me here for on a ruse? Like,
I didn't call you here. What do you mean?
No, you didn't call. There was an alarm raised, and apparently there was like a person who was possessed who was attacking people. That's what I was telling you.
yeah, I know, but Sabine does this.
Oh,
Oh,
What do you mean does
you know
this?
what? I wish I would have thought of it now. Are you sure you don't have time?
I'm leaving the room, but you two are too much.
I'm doing the call me symbol to the underling.
oh yeah. Do you want?
Okay, focus up.
Listen, don't.
Looks
don't,
to
Focus.
looks to
Don't-
game. I'm sorry. The lens just goes. You wanna see the relic room?
Sure.
Right.
I go.
Let's go. Okay.
I'm going
Keep
with.
your
You're
hands
not being
off my
alone with
intern skin.
anybody.
Oh, I don't need hands. Don't worry about it.
Oh my gosh. Y'all are talking about this stuff while there's a nightmare going on in this city.
Listen, if we don't take our time to talk about that shit right now, then when are we gonna do it? When we're dead?
Okay, maybe I'm coming at a different angle because of what I used to do, but like, come on, guys.
Come on. I mean, that's the point. That's the
Get
point.
out of here!
I'm so sad.
I love
So
how we went
upset.
from like serious shit with radiation pills and
I'm
the world
so
ending
upset
for sex jokes.
With you, Kim, with you, Sabine, and Squaw, you're on thin ice.
Kim is gone.
Squaw hasn't even done anything yet, despite my lack of trying.
Exactly!
Hey, Steve, we need to focus on the war, not on anything
Focus
else.
on the war.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, meanwhile, while you all do this, give me 1 second.
I was wondering if there's any other issue that's happening here within Planekeepers. Is there something I need to sign off on? Is there something I need to look at?
Sabine, tell me anything of interest. Squash it over.
Who are you asking?
I'm asking both of you, Sabine and tell me, anything of interest Squash should know about?
Yeah, there's somebody in one of the districts that was complaining about some of the people from Avalor maybe trying to steal a weapon of apparently the many hundreds of weapons down here from R&D.
Thaddeus Ironwood was the one complaining.
Yeah, Thaddeus Ironwood.
Do you know anything about what this could be, Squaw? I have no idea what weapon it could be.
Does this raise any alarms for me? Like the name of the person, or have we kept an eye out on like Avalier refugees? Like since we're transporting them, do we know if there's any risks or like do we have anything assessed that way?
Yeah. So the name specifically, Thaddeus Ironwood, does not ring a bell. But make me a history check.
Okay. Hey, that's a fucking 4 for a total of 8. Hey, fantastic.
He became Italian suddenly. Hey, fantastic.
Yeah,
Hey, please, you know what I mean.
I'm gonna give him
Here's me thinking.
help.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I'm giving him help by being like, part of that resistance group.
Okay.
Complaining about some crap, collective punishment or whatever.
Yeah, that's a fucking 14.
Let's go.
Now we're talking.
I was like, you know what? I haven't made them roll their dice for a while. Let me, not do this thing where I'm narrating literally the whole thing. So yeah, roll the dice, and then for you to roll an 8, but I can't even do the thing. Okay.
People love rolling math rocks.
Yeah. You know that people from Avalier who have been brought here have different levels of outrage against the gods. Their whole city, the whole Dominus was gone, Cathmoira was gone. There's people whose entire, not just families, their entire civilization has been obliterated over one morning. They are angry, and people have been keeping an eye on them. So whatever has gone on, if it's true, has gone on under their watch. So this has gone under the radar for the most part then. And as for the weapons, you know that while there are hundreds of weapons, there's not that many which Aeor has not already used in war. There's only few which would actually freak you out if they were being used, let alone who was using them. And you can count them on one hand. All of them exist in, if not the biological warfare division, at least in this specific region of the building.
Right. So Scop will just have whatever assistants that are here to send word to the planekeepers to immediately have high alert on for these weapons specifically.
Atharan. Now we move on to Atharan and Kim.
Oh yay! Let's go.
Are you letting him hold your hand?
Sure.
Takes your hand and just sort of rushes past different sort of a maze of the place, goes up one floor, then goes into a tiny closet of sorts, which feels more like a janitor's closet. Outside of the thing is a handwritten note which says, "Keep out." And for a brief second you fear the worst, then door opens and you see in front of you a pretty well-equipped lab for that smaller space. And on the center there's a plinth which has a covered dome, a glass barrier of sorts, and within it, floating, almost, when something floats and there's gravity, it bobs up and down.
Mm-hmm.
this thing seems to be stable in its place and just very gradually spinning.
What? Where did you
Yeah,
take me?
this-
I thought we were...
This is the relic. I told you I'll show you the relic.
I was thinking of a completely different relic over there, but
Oh,
okay.
oh, I can show you other things. And like, you
Sure.
can see that now he's understanding what you meant.
What? You know, we're already here. Why don't you show me this first?
So this
It's-
is like a very, very, very interesting thing because all of our attempts, and you can see that the hyperfixation has kicked in because now comes the fact of it. It's not even supposed to like float like this. It's actually heavier than it looks. It's super heavy. For some reason, some days on certain like whenever I don't know what like the thing is circumstances, it starts to float up, and you can see that like it seems to be like a gray quartz-like substance made into a dodecahedron, adorned with slight slivery gold-ish trim of sorts, which seems to be applied after the fact. It seems that like the thing formed itself, like it has been crafted out of like a solid stone, and then the gold thing has been applied.
What is this? D&D dice?
Clearly. Well,
Wow, that's really
I
interesting.
think I know what this is.
You do? Okay. I don't know. As in, Kim doesn't know. She doesn't
Just-
have the int to understand the nerd talk.
ah. Okay, so this is a very interesting thing.
Mhm.
This actually predates almost everything that we know of this planet.
Ooh.
Like, we have tried to accurately ascertain its history, but we can't. We just turn a blank, and it has like so many weird uses. I can't even describe it to you. So, about year and a half ago, there used to be a lot of research into dunamis, which was a material which was extracted from this. Yeah, dunamis comes from this, and
Oh.
so yeah, the whole shebang, gravity, time, all of that stuff. Well, my focus was time. I was trying to figure out how the time part works. I'm boring you, aren't I? It's fine. We can go.
No, it's so interesting. But,
Oh my God.
speaking of
Go for persuasion
gravity...
or deception, your
Perception?
choice. Yeah, deception or persuasion.
It's
your choice, you don't have to
It sucks. It doesn't matter. I'll do deception. Fuck it. That's
Which,
the name.
No Riz, thank Christ.
I have no riz. There's no charisma there.
has no modifier, so it's fine. No, he rolled 70. No,
Yeah,
it's,
of
you
course
don't
it-
have to lie. It's okay. Hey, you know what?
Well,
You know what? I'll show it to you. And takes
Uh-huh.
off the glass jar. Touch it.
Oh God. What? Are you sure?
Yep.
Are you sure? I'm
Yeah.
gonna do an insight check.
Sure.
Is he confident that nothing bad is gonna happen to me?
Roll
That's
for
what
it.
I'm looking at. God damn. Don't fuck me. It screwed me.
A 19. Yep. Yeah. This is perfectly safe.
You know what? I'm gonna touch it.
Touch it. Concentrate on it. Just give it a moment. Are you doing it?
Okay. Yeah. Monk focus on.
As you lay a hand on it, you feel like a calming. It's very sort of like a opposing sensation. You feel a calming electric jolt. It shakes you up, it gives you the shivers, but it also calms you down. You see in your mind this entity, this thing floating away from you. But before it does, it sort of thrusts a weird looking light beam towards you, and it gets absorbed in your body.
Oh god.
And you feel nice. You feel somewhat sure in that this chaos of the world, you have a fragment of control over the reality of your own life. And for the next 8 hours, for any attack roll, ability check, saving throw, anything that you do, the roll, d20 roll, you can roll an additional d20. So you get advantage on one thing.
Oh snap! Advantage on any D20 roll? That's what he said?
Yes, yeah. Anything that you
Awesome.
it covers the thing back up. See?
Wow.
Yeah. So this is what I was working on, like before the whole funding thing. I really think that this can solve it all for everything. Okay. You wanna see something
Really
very cool?
Yeah,
And this
of
is a
course.
bit scary, but this is, trust me.
Yeah, I trust you inherently.
Takes a machine, large looking machine, drags it to the middle of the place. Takes out gloves, which are very, very thick gloves, and like some glasses, and then almost very gently lifts the thing, and then immediately feels its weights and lifts it up and places it into the machine, and then turns on a button, and then gives you a pair of leads for both of your hands, and then turns it on, and you feel a familiar pair of leads, electric leads also.
Okay, leads. Got it.
Turns it on, and for a second there you feel that jolt of electricity running through you. It takes you a while, sort of your head twists, and then turns it off, and then looks at his watch. Okay, now go somewhere. Just go.
Okay, I go.
Okay.
I go
start
toward
leaving, you
some
go
direction.
somewhere, whatever, and he's looking at his watch. And exactly 10 seconds after you're moving somewhere, you feel very dizzy, and immediately you look and you're exactly where you were standing.
What the fuck?
See?
That's so cool.
See? Temporal shunting.
That's amazing.
You just went out.
Yeah. This is really cool.
Now imagine if we could somehow displace the entire city like this. The city gets destroyed and we come back like a save point.
Damn.
Okay, now we move on back to...
No, wait.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say one more line. I'm gonna tell him,
No.
Hold on, come on. No, all of this intelligence that you're displaying is getting me all hot and bothered. How about we displace something else? And then I...
Oh my god.
No.
Closer
There we
to
go.
Sort of strokes your face.
God, I wish I was dead right now.
Do you know? Some theories say that this can somehow also affect someone's soul and just split it into two. When you see someone and you feel a connection, imagine what if we are all just souls split into two and we just find each other somehow. I'm rambling. Let's just go. Let's just do it. And
Yeah,
shuts the
let's
door.
go.
Oh
We'll
my
split
god, I'm
something
throwing my
else.
headset out tomorrow.
Okay, you can carry on,
Okay.
DM.
Right. Now seems like a great time to take a break, I guess.
You don't say.
Squaw, you wanted to do stuff in the Planekeeper's Hall. Can you make me whatever check that you want to make for finding out about any other instances or any other plans and stuff about this? You can make me a history check if you want
So
to.
would that just be... Okay,
History is
let me see
fine,
what's better
investigation
for me.
is fine, insight is even fine.
I'll do insight then. I have the
Okay.
highest. Insight is the highest of everything.
Suddenly, Vignesh is very loud for me. 1 second, let me do this. Okay, yeah, perfect.
There we go. 22.
Nice throw. 22. Awesome. You have come across such reports before. This is not the first time. And this was itching the back of your skull that, what have I seen before? What's happening? And now you remember what some of the things are. Some of the key players in this are. And that freaks you out a tiny bit. Not because you know what's gonna happen, not because you know anything else, but because you remember one name. You remember, what was the guy's name? I forgot.
Thaddeus Ironwood or something.
Thaddeus Ironwood.
Thaddeus?
Yes.
Yeah.
You remember the name Thaddeus Ironwood as someone who you have heard your ex speaking to.
Woohoo! Oh, what a connection.
Right. Is that it?
So I remember my ex speaking to him, but like in like a friendly capacity, in a like a side for politician kind of stuff.
Yeah. Maybe sort of both of them, but mostly you know from what you know about your ex. By the way, what's her name? I forgot.
Shit, I don't remember either because I gave a different name. One second.
Okay, it's fine. You remember, tell me later. It's fine. You know them that they don't do anything without any ulterior motives involved. So it's never a friendly conversation with them. It's always and always and always something which has a lot of layers and all of them in her favor. Right. Is that it, right? Anything else? We don't have a player today, so I'll just tell you what they did on this day. Thornik had a very weird pre-birthday day. She for a long while had been getting weird dreams, weird premonitions, certain omens, etc. And today was the day that Lord Barossa was told to bring her to the Hall of Truth.
Damn.
The Arteria Meditatum. This was not a place that she's familiar with. She walked in clutching her parents' hand very tightly and him just sort of trying to assure her, but also from her perspective annoyingly annoyed at the dependence on him. Because what's the worst that can happen? Walks him in, sees a lot of people, lot of different figures who do not have, well, they have blindfolds on their eyes. And from the culture, you know that these people take a vow of never seeing anything through their own eyes, so that they can dedicate themselves to see through the universe's eye from a distance to get the bigger picture. Even the people who study this are told to not rely on their senses, but instead rely on the signals that the universe gives them. These people all rely on a different material. You can call it a recreational drug because it's used as such by other people. But for these people, this is not a drug. These people consume what's called give me 1 second. I forgot. Sort of like an ichor made from different celestials and fiends and their blood.
Whoa.
Which these days come up plenty. It is thick purple in color. It's called zeal. And it tastes like ash, clumping up on your tongue. And as you try to swallow it, it almost tries to fight its way back out of your mouth. There are side effects to this. Sometimes it can produce paralysis. Sometimes it can cause people to go blind, which is again not a problem for these folk. But in general, overdose of zeal can cause a lot of issues. But till the time that they're under, it lets a lot of these people get visions of what they believe is the true nature of this world. This young woman, this young girl, is walked hand in hand through a lot of these people. True to its words, this is like a large place full of different halls which are meant to study different aspects of the universe, and reaches one small chamber where she is seated, hands bound to the chair, and she's left by her father. Later, two figures, androgynous, come in, blindfolded, walking seemingly perfectly without any vision required. Take two different drips, two different needles, and poke the cheek of this child so that blood runs out, and they poke it sort of like in a pattern which would seemingly create tears of blood on her face, and then they leave. And after a while, another person comes who is apparently like the matriarch of this place. Old, slightly disheveled. Places her three-fingered hand on this child's forehead and sees a vision. And then recoils and takes her hand away and then storms off, yelling just one thing: calamity. And now we move on to the present, where you're escorting this child and you have just seen an explosion of sorts. and you have seen your allies leave this plane, and you have seen a bunch of different people. Oh, yeah, I forgot about one thing. During this, before this, all of this, one thing which the party does not see, but one of you sees, Sabine. You're approached by Lady Silverhand, who gives you just a small note card. I'm sorry, I'll change that because Squaw, you're approached by Lady Silverhand, and she makes some casual conversation with you, and then she asks you if you can do her a favor.
Yeah. What is it that you need?
Take this parchment, folds it up in sort of like an origami flower. Take this to Sabine and do not read it.
Okay. Is there any assistance or guidance you can provide to us? By the way, Lady Silver Hand is one of the people who are leaving this realm again, right?
Yes, but you didn't know that by then.
Oh, at that point I did. Okay, cool.
Yeah, this person is just someone who has been involved in a lot of missions with you, a lot of, like protection of this place, protection of other places. Tall lady dressed in teal clothes and gold, sort of like a gold corset with a giant staff, which looks sort of like a seahorse almost, but with a horn. Very beautiful. She is apparently, from what you have heard, is chosen of a god named Mistra.
This is Tasha.
No, this is Alustriel Silverhand.
Okay.
Yeah. Known as other names as well. Lady Hope, Shining Lady. She's one of the Seven Sisters. A lot of stuff.
Okay.
She has been with you on a lot of missions, and you have seen the fire that burns within her, and she just asks you one favor. Bring this to your SO. Would you have given it without reading? That's my question.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would.
So
when
not
it's
have read
mission
it.
stuff, Squad doesn't fuck around. Yeah.
Okay. So, unknown to anyone in the party, Sabine, you would have opened the flower, I imagine, given by Lady
Yep.
Silverhand, and within it would be some words which you only interpret as, if you need, I can take them with me. Just say yes, and then burn this.
Oh!
Oh, okay. How much time do I have to decide?
It's a piece of paper, it can't answer.
No, but how would she know how much time she has to decide?
She does not tell you it, but make me an insight check. Actually, you know what? Squire, you also make me an insight check.
So 12.
Okay.
DM, I didn't
Yeah.
read the letter.
Yeah, you didn't need to. I don't
do I
care.
still need
I'm just asking you to roll for insight anyway. Something else.
Okay, got it.
Squire, you know that something is off about the lady. This discussion, this conversation felt more final than it should have. It didn't feel like just a casual conversation among peers. It felt like, do this for me for like one last time kind of thing. And Sabine, on a 12, you remember a conversation you had with her about how there might be a day where you want special kind of protection, which you assumed would meant, this thing that you know. And then you said no to it. And she said, well, you have children, you have other people in your family who might want to do that. So, do consider. And on a 12, we can at least connect the dots that this sort of links into that conversation. Yep. You don't know how much time you have. You don't know what this is about. You don't know if or not this conversation is final. But Squaw, you know that this conversation felt like a sort of like a finalish thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna. I would have read the letter in front of Squaw only. I wouldn't have, whatever. And
Okay.
immediately, wherever we are, just drag him to a corner, and just be like, "Okay, I have to do a thing that I'm gonna get Sylvia out of Aeor, of this realm, maybe."
Okay.
Do you think?
That's smart.
Yeah, I spoke to Corvig about this in passing. I didn't mention exactly what I was planning on doing. Do you think? Do you want to send him with them as well?
He's not a kid anymore. That's on him. Yeah, I'm not going to make a decision for him. That's on him to make, and as far as I can tell, he's a fighter. If he's gonna fight with me, he can fight with me. But the decision is on him.
Okay, when I spoke to him, he said he didn't want to go, so I will respect that. Okay. She's gonna hate me for this, but I'm gonna send them both away.
Are you saying yes to the
Yes.
flower?
Yep. I say yes, and I
yes
burn
to
it.
the flower,
Yeah.
and you burn it. It turns into a 4-petaled flower, an actual flower. And you forget this entire incident.
Oh, snap!
Do both of us forget?
At least you do. You know what? Do one thing. Squaw, roll me a Constitution saving throw. You can choose to fail it. Squaw! Squaw!
You're muted, by the way.
Vignesh! Squaw! Okay, 22.
Oh shit!
Okay.
I thought.
damn.
Oh, yeah. I said that even if I had the choice to fail and I knew that this is what this is going to do, Squaw would be the kind of person who would want to remember and who would want to remember who saved and who's still fighting types.
This is gone from your head, okay? Only Sabine. This is not gone from your head, Squaw. And Sabine, the last thing that you sort of like hear in your head is, this is the only way to protect them.
Fuck.
Right.
It's done. It's too late. It's all done. Anyway, I think as the flower disappears, Sabine wipes a tear off her cheek, not knowing why she's crying. and then turn back to Squad. Just like, right. So, where were we again? Let's go. Meet up with the thing for that meeting. Whatever. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, it's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Right? Do you have 10 minutes to spare?
Yeah. Oh. Now, Sabine? I mean, I guess. I asked my assistant what's the next meeting.
Yeah. She's just gonna drag him to the closest broom closet and flip back to black. That's
The assistant just like comes in and like you two are already gone.
Bird noises.
yeah. It's how she deals with stress. Okay.
God.
Sweet.
It's the healthiest way there is.
I did not expect this to be.
How many kids do you not know?
Fair. Okay. Right. Moving right along.
Yeah, that's why I said fade to black.
Yep.
Fade to black.
We come back to present. Just heard an explosion. Everything is chaos. And you see flying Aeomdons from all over the city. And the ground soldiers, planekeepers, everyone is marching on weapons front towards the barrier. What do you guys want to do?
I was already alert. I was already looking for threats and looking for things. And
You
so
saw it
I
coming.
think I'll just. So I think I would just immediately warn everyone. I would immediately bring it to everyone's attention. I'd be like, "Hey, everyone, battle positions!"
Battle formation! Okay. Because technically, right now, where you're at, the amphitheater, falls outside the dome. Everyone is told.
Outside the dome?
Yeah, it's outside the dome.
Okay.
It's sort of like on the edge here ish. Like how do I? Yeah, it's like.
Ooh.
Hold on. Can I draw this? Can I make it into like a thing? It's like this ish kind of thing. Yeah, like this. Okay. People start evacuating. People start moving towards the barrier, going inside so that they can be protected from this. And everyone else who was not this thing, who is like military capable, who is like, action capable, move towards the barrier in a protection sort of like, protection formation as squaw. You start to yell out commands to the party, to your subordinates, everyone around you, the planekeepers, especially the 31 planekeepers that exist in this place. Everyone is ready for the worst. But 5 minutes, 10 minutes, nothing happens. Then the Aeomedons move in, drown out the fire. And at that point, you are called in. You're told to come to the briefing room with your party immediately.
Now, how far would the briefing room be from where this chaos happened?
It's in one of those towers. It's like right. Hold on, let me show you. It's
Like,
in
could
this
we
tower.
Okay.
It's in this tower, and this like site is here.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to the briefing room, but the minute we get there, I'm going to send out Void to keep surveying the situation, to watch through her while the
Fucking
others are part
Okay.
of the meeting.
Make me a perception.
If anything important happens, you can just nudge me in the shoulder or something. Perception check?
Yeah.
For
You can do it
myself
with
or
advantage, or for your birdie boo, and
Thank you.
also who was in Sky? Was anyone else in Sky? Were you in Sky Squad?
Squaw.
I was hovering, and so was my my steed.
Okay. Were you trying to keep a look like trying to catch a look of like what happened there? If so, make me a perception check as well.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that. Normal or with advantage?
Normal for both of you since like two of you are rolling.
Okay. Okay.
so
Good
that's-
roll. 22.
Sassy, if you're using like sort of like
Oh,
going into it,
nice.
just use it like yeah, it's fine. Oh, nice. Okay, on a 22 and a 19, you can see that as the fires are still burning, there are people around who were injured, who were, for lack of a better word, dead, who standing up and seemingly walking towards other people who are coming into
Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, zombies?
zombies.
Sweet! Let's fucking go. I'm gonna keep Corvic and Thornik, what a combo of names, close by, making
What?
sure they don't.
Yeah, you can call Nick and Vic and Nick. Vic and
These.
Nick.
Vic and Nick.
No,
Nick
we're
and
not
Vic.
calling. Please, like, bro had his whole
Fine.
college demolished. Don't give him more trauma.
You can neck.
It's fine. We'll call it
I'm already
Corvic itself.
traumatized.
It's okay.
Okay. Everyone mount up. Anyone who get on Steve with me, get on Steve right now. Hey, Steve, let's go.
Wait, so are we going
Steve the
towards
steed.
Yeah.
Yeah, my steed's name is Steve.
No, wait. Are we going to the meeting or are we going to fight the zombies?
Fight the zombies.
Okay. Fight the zombies. Right.
So we're skipping the meeting.
Wait,
Is the
It's probably
meeting-
going to be
no, is the
something that they
meeting
could
something
send us in an
immediate?
email anyway.
Sorry.
Which one?
Okay.
Tell me
Hold
to
on.
go.
Tell me you go first.
It's probably going to be something that they could send us in an email anyway.
That's true.
I was asking if the meeting said that we need to urgently be there, or is it?
Urgently, it did say urgently.
Okay.
Well, urgently, this
what
is
the
on the
fuck?
way.
I'm gonna send a message. If I can spot someone through the window, I'm gonna send a message to whoever's in the tower saying, "What the fuck? We're trying to fight zombies. Is it important?"
You feel the connection form as this person is like trying to form words, and like after 2 seconds, the voice comes through. Yes.
Is it more important than zombies?
Are you sending another message?
Yeah,
You have to wait 6 seconds to do.
it's fine. I'll wait.
Okay. Yeah. What are you asking?
Is it more important than zombies?
Yes.
What is it?
Okay.
Waiting for another 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a really bad system we have.
No,
This is
message
beautiful.
is a cantrip though, right?
Yeah, but it takes
Yeah,
you 6
it's like
seconds
one
to
turn.
No,
cast
I'm
it
just
again.
saying
Yeah.
we should have like radios.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
come up here. The situation is far worse than you think it is.
Okay, I'm gonna let the others know, guys. Maybe we go up. They're saying the situation is worse than zombies.
Oh, worse,
Oh
great.
my god. Let's go.
Then let's go there.
Yeah, we can keep Thornik and Corvic safe.
Fucking hell.
Alright, so you're going to the tower first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
let's go to
On the
fucking
way,
tower.
I'm gonna try to spike a couple of them with chill touch if I can.
No, it's far.
Chill, 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 chill,
It's
chill.
farther than like you can. Okay.
It's 120
I
feet
can
tall.
order my.
No, this is like, don't worry. It's like literally a different section of the map.
Okay.
Yeah.
But this is a
I
sick
can order my
map, Nano.
planekeepers to.
Right? Squad, what are
Yeah,
you saying? I'm so
sick map.
sorry.
Yeah, so the planekeepers are there with me, right? The 31 people.
The planekeepers are hovering above. They're not
Okay, I can tell
descending.
them to
They're
deal with the threat. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Tell
can.
them to
Yeah, you can.
keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Okay. You sure you want us to go down there?
Just send a squad. Like, I don't want all of you going there. Just at least
No,
couple
because
of guys scout it out.
if
That's
okay. How many people are you
no.
sending? 2 people.
uh,
A squad is
out of
4, right?
31. Okay. Yeah, I'll send 4. Yeah.
4 people. Okay. 4 people. Okay, got it. Thank you. Right. So,
Squad, sending a squad.
squad. Okay. Squad. Sorry. In the tower, there are a bunch of analysts present who, as they see you, stand and salute. We have the stats. And like start showing you visions in your own head and all of the party of the site right before the crash. You can see it apparently from one of the security automatons' perspective at how this thing sort of comes from the sky, boarding, lands, a bunch of light sort of like swings around. It's almost like lightning hitting different people, places. Everything starts to burn. A lot of people get pushed back. A lot of people die. And then suddenly one of the lights, which it's imperceptible to see, there were 2 of them apparently, leaves, flies off. And then the whole scene rewinds. And now in slow-mo, you see 2 entities who were fighting each other come and crash in here. And this apparently goes on for like a multiple turn kind of a thing, where they punch each other, they use all the weapons in their arsenal, and this happens like at incredible speed, hitting each other through different houses, through across like a whole street. It seems one sword goes flying off into another direction and like hits about 3 people and slices them in the half. This one of the entities raises these 3 people up and starts to use them to fight the other one. Then the other entity sort of like calls forth some sort of like a lightning thing which kills a bunch of people, but also hits for, like amplified for all of these people that it hit, the main entity, who then falls to the ground. All of these people who had just died because of that lightning come back to life and start rushing forth towards the entity who had just like lain on the ground, and as a sort of like a last thing or whatever, this entity clutches something on her neck and then puts it out, and there's like a giant, not a giant, sort of like a slow-mo small explosion which just shivers through the entire place, and that is what you see, the purple thing in the middle, as this entity itself explodes and the other entity flies off. All of this happened in a fraction of a second.
Dang.
Yeah, so that thing, we don't know what it is. We assume it's an angel. Releases some sort of necromantic energy, which seems to be controlling these all, the people, and whoever goes near it gets corrupted. So you'll have to not go near it.
Fuck.
Squad, roll me.
Told us that.
Well, they were trying to roll me a 1d4.
Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm rolling it physically.
Go, go, go.
It's
We're all
a
gonna
1.
die.
1? That's good. That's good for you.
Oh,
So,
It's only 1.
on the monitors, one of your people you can see has already been corrupted and is now trying to fight the other 2 people off. The 3 people off.
Oh.
Apparently, the other one was some sort of like a demon. Well, it's very hard to tell the difference these days.
Wow.
Right. So, do you have a plan of action? Have you analyzed?
Quarantine. Quarantine. Yes. Both of them just like look at each other and then say it one more time. Quarantine.
Can you message my squad and say that we need to contain and
Squad? Oh,
quarantine or
yeah.
something? Or,
Okay.
like, what do you want?
Oh,
Yeah.
sure, sir. Why don't you just use the communication thing?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you didn't know that,
Is that
did you? That's your suit,
Oh.
sir. Your suit has like a communication
Oh.
thing. You can press this, and like this person presses like a button, and there's like an
Yeah.
echo in your
My
ears,
day,
like
everything was analog.
there's sort of like a what's it called, like a static microphone feedback kind of a thing, which happens with your thing, and you hear your own voice very loudly through your own suit, which just like amplifies it, and you're like, fuck, everything was so analog in my day.
It was
And
all
that is
terrible.
that is broadcasted to the entire like squad, to the all the plane keepers.
Nice.
Playkeepers, we need to contain and quarantine everyone who's infected by this. Do not make direct contact. Use ranged spells or other measures for containing these people and making sure that none of them are contaminated.
You hear sort of like 3 or 4 fucks like go off immediately as you say use rain spells, because like these people were like fighters or monks.
Nice.
Fuck.
Nice.
Can we at least fight the zombies?
Wait, let me just check in.
There's
Hey,
like
nerds, can we fight the
there's like-
zombies?
fight the zombies. Fight the zombies. Both of them like
Yeah.
say and then look at you and say the same thing.
Yeah, nerds say we can fight the zombies.
There's like 8 of them going after like a bunch of people. Okay, fight the zombies.
So, again, why was this more important than fighting the zombies when that's exactly what we were already
So you
doing?
don't go near the thing. Otherwise you would have gone near the thing, and if one of you turns, it's a lot harder to contain.
So why couldn't you have just used these super suits to let Squaw know instead of bringing us all the way over here? Is something else going on?
Both of them look at each other. We don't have the communication thing. Only you guys do. Like the plane keepers do.
It's fucking bureaucratic red tape bullshit. Okay, all right. What can we do? What's the plan?
Save the
Fight the
save
zombies.
people. Fight the zombies. Save the people. Contain the thing. We are bringing like one of the domes. We'll contain it. We are creating like we have like a prototype shield.
Okay, fine. In the meanwhile, we can go fight it, right? We'll just make sure not to go near the whatever.
Also,
Ground
the
zero.
thing, it seems to be emitting some sort of like a psychic wave. It seems to attract people towards it. So, avoid it.
Yeah.
What's
fine.
the range on that psychic wave thing?
Still trying to ascertain.
It's probably going to
Genius.
keep increasing, isn't it?
Yeah, let's just try to contain it as fast as possible. Then, thanks for all the help, nerds.
Yeah, it's
okay,
probably
cool
60
people,
feet.
Let's roll out.
Probably 60 feet. We don't know.
60. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Have a safe fight.
Safe
Mm,
fight.
safe.
Yeah. I'll have a safe flight
Yeah.
as well, and then I start flying.
Oh shit.
Okay. all of you reach the site and you can see a bunch of people who are just trying to somehow trample over one another, trying to fight one another, and trying to go towards like this certain like the middle kind of a thing. And there's like, give me 1 second, let me put down the people. Yeah, there's like 8 zombies who are here. We're going after like a population which is, let me put them like this, yeah. And you know what, I'll just use Corvic. Yeah, Corvic's token, so you guys are more motivated. Yeah, there's like 4 people here, 2 people here. So this is like the more priority thing. Then there's like a bunch of people here and other places as well. And in this house there's like a person who's yelling out, but yeah, this person is dead. That's just, it's just
this person here.
Yeah,
is
this
dead?
person is like, yeah, this person is just
Okay.
like dead, like maybe converted into a zombie, not, doesn't matter. But yeah, there's like a person apparently like whose body is just like moving in different parts in different directions, right? Okay,
Got
so
it.
these are the people who apparently are in the middle of this. There are other forces involved, and the Planekeepers are trying to help out people in the burning houses, some of the other zombies. These are the ones left for you to handle.
Got it.
Right, so what would you guys like to do?
Oh boy!
What the fuck?
Initiative. Are we rolling for initiative?
Kinda. Give me 1 second. Let me remove the Corvics. Why am I adding Corvics? Yeah. Okay. First of all, tell me, would Corvic and क्या नाम है, Thornik would be with you or not, or would they be like safe at the tower?
Safe at the tower.
Yeah, probably.
I will not let them come to battle.
Yeah, and I don't
What
know
about
invite.
what about the imposing father?
So
What imposing father?
simple enough. You told us to keep your child safe.
I'm talking about
The best way
Squaw.
to
I'm
keep-
talking about Squaw. Like Squaw, would you want your?
Got it.
Because technically,
I would-
Corvic is
I would
Squaw's
assume,
squire.
I would assume that Corvic is coming, and
Okay.
Right, everybody, come on in. Corvic, you fly with me, right?
Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
I think Corvic
accidentally.
should stay and protect the people here. We need a line of defense back here as well, in case they
Yeah.
break through.
I agree.
You know what? Fine. Yeah, sure. Do whatever.
Right. So, fellas, roll for initiative.
I'm just gonna,
Yeah.
as leaving, I'm gonna send him a message, Corvic, a message saying, "See you soon. Don't die.
Smile.
What am I supposed to do again?
Just protect the people here. That's it. You're fine."
Are you Okay, that's not bad.
Balls.
Balls to
Balls.
Remind me, which are the civilians who are a priority right now?
It's
All the
kind of up to
Corvics.
you.
Is it everyone who's in the circle?
Yeah, it's kind of up to you, like who you want to like prioritize, who you guys think are like the more important kind of thing.
I'll tell as
PM,
soon
what's
as I
beyond?
reach,
Go ahead. Sorry.
as soon as we reach the site, I can get off my steed and I'll be like, Steve, go ahead and save these 2 people here. Everyone else, we can make sure that the ones in the back are safe. Does that work?
Yeah, makes sense to me.
Okay. Position yourself as you guys would want to. We'll start with Helmi at the top of the initiative.
DM, where? I mean, what's beyond these areas?
This
black
is like
Is it-
a similar, like similar architecture, planes, people, houses, etc.
right. No threats that we know of, at
No,
least.
not that you can see.
Okay.
And where's the source? The source is in the center.
The source is a purple thing in the center.
So we have to go around the source to get to the zombies.
There.
Fuck me.
No time.
Oh my god, how many
Not
people
now,
are you
Sabine.
sleeping with?
Damn it, Squaw.
Okay, I'm gonna go here.
I think
And how does this work? 50 feet in diameter. The biggest 20 is that?
I'd be there.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna cast Wall of Fire. Place measurement. Yes. Wait,
Ho, let's go.
Let's go.
I don't want the line one. See. Box. Okay. Well, we could do this to here.
Where are you placing it?
So like that.
Okay, sounds good.
I'm
Okay.
placing it over the zombies.
Can we not move? Can we not move before our turns? Like before initiative turns?
You can move like a bit around, but you can like it. Just see if like don't move like too much is what I'm trying to say.
Let's see.
Okay, I want it to be somewhere here.
Where?
If that's possible.
Hold on. Here. No. Okay, that would be like included in the initiative, unfortunately.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, now I want
be
the
here?
wall.
Or too much again.
Oh, where? Sorry.
DM.
Yeah, there you can.
Yeah,
there is
I'm
fine.
pinging.
There's fine. There's fine.
I can't move there without because of
Okay.
initiative. Can you move my? Okay.
Yep,
Cool.
done. You know
Yep.
what? Hold on. Yeah, this is fine. But as you get here now, Vignesh, you'll see that the places beyond, like right about here, are all on fire. And if you go there, you'll take
Oh.
constant damage.
Okay. But I'm flying. Like, I'm flying on my steed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. For now, it's
Flying on your Steve.
yeah. For now, it's
Yeah.
fine. As you go closer to the fire source itself, the height might not help you too much.
Okay.
So within that little square,
Mhm.
the
Okay.
wall of flames do damage on the inside, is how I wanted to do it. And all the zombies in there need to roll dex.
Hold on.
Damn. Box going out full on.
Let's go.
Wall of fire.
Okay.
Literally only one of them saves.
Ooh,
Okay.
all of them survived?
No, only one of them saves.
The one
Oh,
that
but
saved
anyone
takes
saves.
14 damage. Everybody else takes 28.
God damn.
Right. This one was. Which one is this? Okay, I'll just like exclude one of them. I forgot which one was which. Oh no! Wait, I can do that. Never mind. I can select them and I can put like half damage on one person. Nice. Yeah, they look charred.
Okay, so every turn that they stay in there, they're going to take damage, and if they try to leave the square, they take damage. Awesome, great. That's my turn. And
Sounds good.
I'm gonna shift to combat mode. So I can hit HUD. Okay. There we go.
No, okay. So just for clarity, they take damage if they enter the wall for the first time, or they
If they
end up
stay there
in
within 10 feet. So basically, if they're inside the square.
So
Or
if they leave
pass
the
through
square
wall.
on their turn, then they don't take
Yeah.
damage. But if they walk through the wall, then they do.
Yeah. It's an inch thick. If they walk through the wall, they take damage.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. Shouldn't the wall be like this?
It can be, but it specifies you can make it a 20-foot diameter.
Ah, interesting. I didn't know that. Good to know for future reference. Alright, is that your turn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Kim, you're up!
Awesome.
Okay, I'm useless at distance.
These are already
So-
looking like pretty rough.
Got it. I'm going to move as much as I can, get to these people, and ask them. I can barely make it. Okay. Is this person on the roof?
No, they're
inside?
inside. They're inside. But they're yelling for help because apparently the door is like closed with something.
Okay, I'm gonna run all the way till here.
Can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Sure. Let me move
The
my
DC
token.
on this is pretty low right now. It's 12.
Oh my god. Okay, let's see.
And notice how I decided to right now. Hey, you make it. Let's
just
go.
My
Just-
god.
You feel the suffocation of the smoke and of the heat. It feels like it's burning away your insides, but also trying to control your mind somehow. The heat itself. And then you shrug it off and then you run at a super fast level. You can see at the door, there's like a block of wood which is blocking the door. It's sort of like stuck there and it's burning and it's not going inside or out. These people are trying to shove their way through it, but they are unable to.
Like, is this a block of wood that I might be able to potentially break?
Could be.
Or is this like I'm gonna
It's
try and break it?
a log of wood. It's a plank of wood actually. Or you could just
Yeah,
like
I'm
wait
gonna
for it to
break
burn away.
Nope, I'm not gonna wait. I'm gonna
Make me a strength
track
roll.
it. Strength roll for that?
Strength
Not
check,
attack?
yeah. Be a sort of like an attack roll with your strength modifier. Or if you want, you can also make an attack roll. We can
I'll
count
make
it
an
as-
attack roll.
Sounds good.
Because I have good attack rolls.
Let's go.
Not strength. Okay.
The roll
I'm
on this
adding
is
the bow.
18. A nat
Oh
1.
my god.
Make me
Fucking
a
hell.
damage roll as well. Just for my reference. Fuck. Okay. You. How does it look like? How do you fail this?
Oh, I do the. You've seen the clips of the karate students trying to break a block of ice and then they fail miserably because their hand gets bent. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh no.
Take a deep
You take
breath.
4 points of
Center
bludgeoning damage
myself.
with that. Yes.
Ah,
miss.
fuck. Yeah. My hands. Okay.
Hold on. It's not done yet. Sorry. And 4 points of fire damage.
Okay. So what is it? 8 points? Can you?
Yeah, just 8 points. It's peanuts for you.
Yeah, not a big deal. 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna do another attack,
Alright.
and I am. Wait, 65. That's not. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do another attack.
Okay.
Do it. Let's not fucking nat ones, I swear to God. Okay, thank you. 28. This time
20
the other
hits.
side.
Let's go. Break it. Roll for damage.
Yeah. Let's go. 12.
I'm sneezy, but it's not coming. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me check something. Right. You take 4 points of fire damage again as you punch through this plank of wood.
Okay.
And it's nearly broken. It feels like one more such attack will dislodge it or break it. These people
Okay.
are trying to help
How
you, so
much
you
is
get
this?
advantage on this if you want to. Sorry?
I don't have another attack.
Okay.
How many points of damage? Sorry.
4 points of damage, you take fire damage.
1 second, DM. Let me just
Okay.
put this off. Okay, wait, no. If it's going to be that case, I'm going to. What do I have? Yeah, a flurry of blows. Let's go.
Let's go.
2 attacks.
You get advantage on this.
Sweet. Actually, I already had advantage, or did that disappear because we
Why did you have advantage?
the dude who I
No, they started
Wait,
helping now.
no before.
Which
Oh,
one?
that's only
lab.
one roll.
Oh, well, that you can use
any
like
one,
whenever that you
that's
want to. Like it's like
Okay.
inspiration. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. Either ways, let me just.
That dude.
Oh shit! I forgot to roll with damage. It's fine. 17.
28.
Should I roll again? Just because?
Yeah, sure. Just maybe it crits. Let's go. Come on.
Let's see.
11.
Nope.
Good enough.
It's fine.
Okay. Roll for damage. I think
28.
you're almost done.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Let's go. 12. Yes, that does it. Describe to me how
Only one
you
hit. Great.
obliterate it with your flurry of blows, which just take one hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at my half bent hand from the damage, and then I'm like straighten it, fix it a little bit, and then go full speed, smack,
Hiya!
and try to crack it open half. Yeah, exactly.
Nice. It breaks down and falls on the ground, and these people are like, just like, a gas when they're like rushing towards you. One of them actually gives you a hug and like promptly starts running away.
Run away, you fool!
Thank you!
Okay, great.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that's my
Okay.
turn.
Sounds
Fuck.
good.
What's my
Right.
damage for this DM?
Not much, I think. 3 points.
Got it.
30 feet. Let's go. So these 3 zombies are going to start to walk up. Not walk up, run up to these people. And then going to take attack rolls.
They take damage when they go through the wall, right?
No, they don't, like when they only do when they end up in the wall, or when they pass through the wall, or they start in the wall.
So did they not pass through it to exit it?
No, like not when, like if it has been casted on you, not then.
But they started the turn in the wall, right?
Mm-hmm. So one of them is, yeah, all 3 of them hit. Right. Okay. So in front of you, you see these 3 people who were right in front of them get hit by these 3 zombies and go down. And then immediately rise back up as their identical copies.
Oh, fuck.
These three need to be added to the thing. I'll add them later. Okay. Now is Squaw. You're up.
Okay. I want to basically. Can I move 60 feet? Can I move here to these people? With my steed has 80 feet of movement per turn. Can I use its movement to move till these birds here and have my steed fly them out for the rest of the movement? Like pick them
It'll
up
be
as
one by
action.
one, but yes. So you would have to
Can't do
dismount
both
there.
together?
Yeah, you would have to dismount there, and they would have to get up on the steed and all that. So it'll be on their turn,
Okay,
and
fine.
yeah.
You know what? I don't mind. I'll move there first. Is my with my movement, so that's 65 feet of my movement. My steed will take them. My steed will take them further from there. After this will be my own movement. I'm just making some measurements. Fuck. Okay. Cool. Then I move 30 feet here with my movement, and I cast Channel Divinity to destroy undead. If
Let's
they are normal
go.
zombies, they must. If they're normal zombies,
Just to
then
confirm,
destroy.
your steed is like over here, right? Like, oh, let me just drop a token actually.
One sec. My steed is here.
Give me 1 second. Let me
There.
just drop like an actual token.
Yeah.
Okay, this is fine. Come on, come on. Come on, we can work. Yeah, okay. This is, excuse me, yeah, okay. Where is it?
Yeah, here. Yeah, that square is
Okay.
fine. This one's
Okay.
fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah.
my steed still has 20 feet of movement. So that can at least move one person out of the range of this whatever circle. Hell circle
Sounds
it
good.
is.
Right, dope. Hell circle. All right. Do me a favor and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Come on.
Same DC, yeah?
DC is 12 right now, yeah.
Hey, I just need to roll over a 4.
Hey, let's go. Right. So you have 30 feet, right? Like that covers almost every one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay,
I
this
made
covers
sure
like all
that
of
it
these.
covers.
Lovely. So I'll
So even
count
even
all of
these are
these.
within 30
Yeah,
feet.
yeah, I'll just count all of them. That's fine. Okay. Let me make it. No. Okay, no movement.
So if they are CR half creatures, then they are destroyed.
Let me check one thing. If they fail a wisdom saving throw, or like in general?
Yeah, fail a wisdom saving throw. Starting at level 5, when an undead fails its saving throw against your turn undead feature, the creature is instantly destroyed if its challenge
Sorry about the
rating is
spam.
at or below.
Okay, their CR is not a quarter. So what happens when...
Half.
Okay.
It should be half or lower.
Okay, half or lower. Their CR is not half.
Oh, it's not half? Okay,
Yeah.
then they're all just turn undead. They're not destroyed.
Okay. So turn undead, how much time? Their DC is 16 saving throw. Literally none of them save.
Okay. Yeah, so they just spend their turns moving away as far as me, and yeah, it can't willingly move to a space within
Towards you.
30 feet of me.
Okay.
and it can't take any reactions. And for its action, it can only use the dash action.
Sort of restraining order.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds dope, because that is now their turn. These three
Okay.
will
One
run
sec.
away. Okay.
Just want to see if there's something else I can do as a bonus.
Okay, sure.
Because I thought this was going to be a destroy undead situation, but it's not.
Sabine, you're next. Prepare for whatever you want to. Let's wrap this up because we're already above time.
Yeah.
And there's like another phase of this combat, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Oh.
Then I think. You know what? Bonus action, I can. Can I get back to you on this, or should I?
No
finish
problem.
it?
Yeah, you can see. As I've said, like home rule kind of thing. If you don't know what to do, you can go like after one of your people.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just tell you what my bonus action will be.
Sure. Sabine, go ahead.
So turn undead. If they attack someone who's been turned undead, they lose the effect, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think so. Wait.
Let me also check. So that effect immediately, some defense. Okay, never mind. Some durability. Turn undead. That's an action each one. Until it takes damage. Yeah.
Oh.
That's true.
Yeah.
Until it
Okay.
takes any damage.
Any
Okay.
damage. Yeah.
Oh, that's a problem for you guys. Because it's fire tech, so where they are.
Yeah, but at least they can't do anything until they.
Yeah, that's it. Like this area. Come on, zombie, you can do it.
Okay. So
Okay, just going before like turn, if you guys don't mind, these two zombies will also sort of like move away from you, and weirdly just gather around this orb.
Oh, that's perfect. So, here's my turn. All right. First, Sabine is going to pull out her crossbow and use the bolt on the crossbow to brush it up against her thigh. The blood dripping from her thigh drips onto the crossbow, and the crossbow gets electrified almost.
Hey, nice.
So I'm using my blood crimson rite basically to give the crossbow lightning damage, extra lightning damage. I do have to roll 1d6, I believe, to see how much damage I take.
D6
that's
is
one damage.
nothing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I give
Nothing.
myself
Hell yeah.
1d6 damage first, and then I'm gonna step closer over
Okay.
here potentially.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Can I check the range first? I want to check 60 feet. Yeah, I'll have to step in. Okay, wisdom saving throw. Wisdom save.
Meanwhile, sorry, Vignesh, can you roll me a d20 as well?
Yeah.
Fucking.
And add.
Just
Hold
a
on.
roll, just a d20 roll.
It's nothing else. Wisdom is 0 because. Hell yeah. Let's go. Yeah, you take nothing. You even identify
rolled an
that
18.
this rolled an 18. That's fine. Safe. That's for your Steve. Steve.
I identify what, Nano?
You identify that the source, the thing that it's like, you know, the thing that's pulsing is about to blow. Psychically, not
Nice.
like physically, but maybe also physically, but psychically at least.
Okay. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm gonna try. Fuck it, I'm gonna have to change my entire thing. So I'm gonna have to move a little bit more closer. Oh, fuck, this is gonna be a problem. How am I gonna get out?
Where are you moving?
I'm gonna go. Nah, fuck it. I'm just staying here. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna cast Magnify Gravity,
Hey, nice.
which is going to be cast. I'm gonna upcast it to 2nd level. Should I? Is the real? It just gives me extra 1d8 damage, doesn't it? And do we really need that right now? Is the real question. Fuck it. Yeah, let's upcast it to level 2. Why the fuck not? And I'm going to. It's going to be a DC 16 Constitution save. And I'm going to place it right here. And as soon as I place it, I'm going to step back. I'm going to step back out of the range. And I'm going to yell at the others, this thing's going to blow! Yeah. So basically, everyone makes a DC 16 con save. If they fail, they take 3d8 damage. And
If they succeed,
if they succeed, they take half.
you know what? Just roll damage for me. Let's
Yeah.
see. I don't
Yeah,
think that
and-
these people.
And also another thing, every creature every object in this sphere that's not being worn or carried, it cannot move. Like, you can't pick it up unless you make a successful strength check to pick it up. Basically, which like it's already. Anyway, I'm gonna roll damage on it.
Only one of them
38.
succeeds with a nat 20. 13.
That's
Damage.
13 damage. That's not great.
Sure. Tell me how you do this. These are all just crushed.
Yeah, okay, perfect. So same thing like before. Reach my hands out. One of them still holding the electrified crossbow, and snap, crackle, pop. All these 5 zombies, they just smush together, smash up against the object, and all you hear is cracking of bones till they turn to dust because the gravity was so strong that it just smushed them.
You all see as these zombies sort of like get into a sphere of sorts, ball of bones and crushed whatever remained of their skin from minutes ago. That these were people. They get crushed, their bones get mashed together, their teeth and all that just grinding into each other as this whole thing turns into a small blob of bones and meat and falls on the ground.
Damn.
Sassy, roll me a d100.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh.
There's a 70% chance of something happening. Right.
Oh, just saved.
70% chance, not 30%.
No. Oh, we
Oh,
did the
so
other
you
way.
have to roll above a
Above a
70.
70. I
Yep.
thought it was below a 30. my
Yeah.
bad.
Right. So, as these people, you know, like this central blob which was pulsating, you saw this sort of like a thing just emitting this sort of almost like an egg, metallic egg of sorts.
Oh, no,
As
it's gonna
this
hatch.
ball of teeth and bones and meat just falls on it, it rings like ding, and then boom, explosion as this everyone in the circle. Still, you got out, right?
Yep.
Okay, so only Vignesh, I think. I need you
And
to make
RP
me a.
also.
Okay, so
Yeah.
both of you need me to make a DC 18 wisdom saving throw.
Oh,
As
fuck.
a deva pops out, corrupted. It's
The fuck is that?
his bones.
Deva.
It's a deva. Hold on, let me increase the size. It looks too tiny for that. Yeah, this is like
Woo, big boy.
Okay.
yeah, with wings. Yeah,
Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Good.
This is a area effect thing. Does
Yeah.
my evasion work with that, or is that?
if it's
Nope, never mind.
I don't. I
It-
think it's
no.
more like a physical damage kind of thing, like where
Yeah,
if
correct.
it's- Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
As this pops out with wings and just looks up, and as you can see, its jaw is dislocated, teeth are just falling apart, eyes are droopy, one of the sockets is just empty. It's a zombie deva, and
Oh,
we pick
no.
up this in the next session, but we'll just resolve this for now. So
Yeah,
you
DM
fail your saving throw. Squaw, what about you?
Can I roll
Kim.
with advantage since I have that advantage thing?
You can use it right now, yeah? Sure.
I'll use it right now. Fuck it. I'm gonna. Oh, thank fuck!
Lovely. That saves. Squaw,
Jesus.
you are overcome by the urge to kill as many people as you want to. As
Damn
many
it.
people as possible.
Oh no.
And we pick this up next session.